The world has tapped the tip of the iceberg regarding crypto, but another rising trend we've seen in recent months is NFT. What does it all mean for the art community, and does it reap benefits for the artists as well? In today's video, we're breaking down what NFTs are and what it signals for the art community, especially for those who practice traditional art. So stay tuned to know more about this trend. Making money out of art is a difficult feat to accomplish, especially if you're a budding artist. That isn't enough, artists have to protect their work since plagiarism is a common enemy in the field. Of course, posting your work online makes it more visible and widens your audience, but various factors also pose hurdles to buying your art. One such thing is shipping costs and packing. Luckily, the dawn of NFTs has proven its use to several artists in recent months. What is an NFT? By definition, an NFT, or non-fungible token, is a unit of data stored on a digital ledger called a blockchain. This certifies a digital asset to be unique and therefore not interchangeable. An NFT can be used to represent photos, images, artworks, digital files, and the likes, which makes it beneficial for artists or traders in the industry. As said earlier, one of the things artists have been struggling with is plagiarism, and at times the hassle of fighting for ownership. But a part of that problem can be solved through the purchase of NFT. How do NFTs work? We haven't fully grasped crypto yet, but here comes another digital token. Luckily, NFTs continuously remain on the rise and have broken the internet on several occasions, from social media platforms such as Twitter to TikTok. They even made it to CNN News, which increased the number of people interested in it. The best way to illustrate how NFTs work is through the use of an example. Let's say we have a $50 bill, but it was drawn on by famous street artist Banksy. We all know Banksy's work are held in high regard. So, this same $50 bill does not have the same value as it once did, and now has a higher value. An NFT cannot be swapped for an equivalent value. But similar to how investments are made, it can increase or decrease depending on the current market and situation. But make no mistake, NFTs do not make a physical form, nor are they tangible items. Like cryptos, they exist online. So to put it simply, the $50 bill with Banksy's drawing can be considered as crypto art. Is it possible to own NFTs? Short answer, yes. It's out of the question that you can't touch NFTs, but you can't own one, which is pretty similar to owning digital media or files. It's like buying digital artworks or music. Digital files are made with a unique identifier known as a blockchain, and yes, they're the same ones used in the crypto art blockchain in Ethereum. In fact, Ethereum is the preferred blockchain for NFT art, while Bitcoin, the most popular crypto, is the preferred form of currency. How does NFT work for the artist's advantage? Buying NFTs gives credit to the artist as the maker and original owner of any art or media you purchase, which also gives them the recognition they deserve in the same way we all know how the Mona Lisa is painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Blockchains have contracts in place to support the legalities of minting and copyrighting crypto art. So it's pretty understandable now why NFT art faced a sudden boom, since it's a new way to categorize digital artwork, which allows illustrators, designers, and the like to make money out of their work. Smart NFT artists will build in royalty allotments to their blockchains, which translates to the artist being allowed to receive 8 to 10% of all future sales. But that entirely depends on the platform they use. The online marketplace Zora is one such platform where you can buy and trade artworks instantly with its creative share option. Since it's an immediate transaction, there's no need to chase clients for payment dues or to track second or third-hand sales with contracts as well. This sounds like a pretty sweet deal, but not all artists are getting behind NFTs. A lot of them have come forward with distressing news about how their artworks are being wrongfully produced and sold by scammers. As of the moment, there are no laws that protect artists from these scammers, nor are there work safes for being reproduced without their consent. That being said, there's a divide among the art community on the use of NFTs. The blockchain used in NFT is made to allow the transfer of the asset and have its permanent recorded history representing its ownership. In addition to that, it ensures that the NFT can never be modified or copied. To own art, one must have it. Now that a lot of people have embraced NFTs, which are still continuously growing in population by the minute, how does one value art? We set an example before how a $50 bill with Banksy's work in it will fetch a pretty handsome sum since it's unique. But what if it's mass-produced? Along with that, how do you value the original and tangible Banksy dollar bill from the one being traded as an NFT? Surely the physical object has more value than the NFT. Aside from that, traders and artists also need to keep in mind that the value of crypto art and NFTs is directly tied to the value of cryptocurrency, to be specific, Ethereum in monetary value. For example, if an art and NFT sells for 1 ETH, then that translates to $3,545, which is the current market price of 1 Ethereum. Likewise, if the value of Ethereum drops, so does the artwork, so the value of NFT is directly tied to crypto coins. The only thing maintaining the value of Ethereum is the digital art or media which it is based upon, which would have no value without the existence of physical art and the artist creating it. So is NFT the future of art? Frankly speaking, it's difficult to tell if NFT will pave the way for the future of the art industry since it's tied to cryptocurrency, but as of late, the NFT boom has died down. At least for now. It's both scary and amazing how crypto and NFT are fully dependent on the users, which determine if the trend will continue for years to come, or it will reach its peak and burst like a bubble. Earlier this year, the world was awestruck at how Beeple, a digital artist, sold his collage titled Every Days at Christie's for a staggering $69 million as an NFT. It sparked the debate that hasn't reached its conclusion yet. Why would someone pay a gross amount of money for what seems to be a glorified version of a digital file? So far this year, NFT seems to be on the downward trend and was at its peak in late February. When Beeple sold his Everydays, the NFT market was already in a downward cycle. But as August rolled in, it unexpectedly saw a surge in sales as speculators piled in. According to a report published by Reuters.com, sales volumes recorded a whopping $1.9 billion in August alone, according to the records of OpenSea, which is one of the largest NFT trading platforms. The highest NFT recorded was $148 million this year. This massive jump was driven by secondary market sales, according to OpenSea. Ian Kane, a representative from an agency that tracks the market called Dapperata, shared their observation with Reuters.com. What we've seen are a few NFT collections popping up in the last few weeks that have been very successful at launch and sold out. That activity has then filtered over to OpenSea, where buyers look to flip their NFTs for a higher price. Still pretty early to say if NFT will become the norm for the art industry, but what we do know is that this trend will still continue for years to come, and it'll also reel in more users given how everything has pretty much gone digital. What are the pros and cons of using NFTs? Even if you're no artist, you could buy or trade NFTs since there's no law limiting who's able to use them. NFTs, like many other things, come with pros and cons. Like Bitcoin, there's a limited number of NFTs in circulation, which makes it more valuable. However, NFT developers can make an endless number of NFTs and update the tokens to keep the interest high. However, NFTs cannot be broken down into smaller units. Good news, however, is that every token is unique, which adds to its appeal and security. But of course, it also comes with several disadvantages. As such, NFTs are sold and bought at unique markets that are exclusively based on the token's uniqueness. Aside from that, you can be sure of blockchain's tight security, and if you're an artist, you can maintain your ownership rights since your buyers are not able to edit the data on NFT upon buying it. Aside from the art industry, you can also use NFTs in various industries such as gaming, wherein you can make use of the virtual currency with the game system. From here, players can exchange in-game items as long as they have enough tokens for the exchange. We've said it before, but using NFTs on your digital assets is also a growing option recently, whether it'll be your house plans or domains. The game Decentraland has already adapted the use of NFTs, wherein the gamers can buy and create a virtual world's worth of areas. Since we've also shared how NFTs are unique, you can also use them for identification and certification purposes, which is handy, especially since it can be traceable to the source to identify the authenticity of the identity or certification. This concludes today's episode about NFTs. Hopefully you learned a lot in today's episode. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.